You know, the title of this movie alone can be like an audience chant in a WWE stadium. Good luck! Have fun! Don't die! Welcome to Real Authority. I'm talking about exactly that. A new movie, and I think the directorial return of Gore Verbinski, the director of the original Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Simple premise, best I could phrase it, is Sam Rockwell plays the man from the future. I think that's literally who he's credited as in the credits. He basically goes back in time to, I think, close to present day, and basically enters this diner in which he tells him about the future, AI destroying everything, yada yada yada. And he's like, who's willing to join me? Because he knows that not everybody's going to join him. So now we follow him as well as the people who decide to join him, trying to save the world from a bleak future. An amazing premise, might I add, plus one that really felt like it understood the assignment in being a fun time while also tackling a very controversial and unfortunately realistic topic in the form of AI. Artificial intelligence has its benefits, I will say that, but in the entertainment industry especially, since I'm the real authority, I talk about movies. But just in general, hearing about the advancements in AI, like, it feels like AI is being used for everything. Even though there are positives to this groundbreaking technology, it does feel like we're heading toward a future in which it's fully AI stuff, and I really cannot look forward to it. So this movie really did provide a fun look at that. Not saying that's advocating for AI, because it's not. But I thought I might as well mention that. If politics is a divisive topic, AI is equally so. But yeah, I thought it would be amazing, although today in particular I just wasn't feeling incredibly excited, but that's totally fine. Sometimes when you're so excited for a movie, which granted this wasn't my top 10 most anticipated films of the year, but sometimes when you use that much excitement, sometimes it just drains you. So you only have the movie to look forward to, and hopefully it puts you back in that mood. And I gotta say, the movie doesn't waste any time in getting into it, so I might as well stop wasting time and just get into it. The positives, acting's great around the board, although I do feel there are two standouts, starting off with the man from the future himself, Sam Rockwell. Like, he's always been known as this entertaining and charismatic actor, and I do feel like his charisma is ramped up to 11 here. Like, he's this guy who clearly is dealing with people who do not know what the hell he's talking about, so he has to try and explain everything. Plus, this isn't even the first time he's handling the situation. So it's really funny when he's like, oh, you have in your pocket a pencil. This pencil. Yes. I could have used my phone as a better analogy, but that's what I'm recording on, so we're just gonna run with it. John Wick killed 2 men in a bar with this pencil, though, so not this exact one. If you've seen John Wick, you know, you know. But yeah, I did feel Rockwell was the perfect fit for this movie, anchoring the movie's intense moments as well as this lightheartedness, because it's definitely not fully in the dystopian. It tries to be more lighthearted with it, and I do feel Rockwell understood the assignment. The rest of the cast was memorable too, although I will mention the other person who stand out, Haley Lou Richardson. I think that's her last name. Robinson. I just ended the recording and started another one, so I'm just gonna fix the ending. It's Richardson. While Rockwell provides the comedic factor in this movie, I do feel like she provides the emotion to an insane degree. Granted, this movie does focus on some of the other characters, herself included, and when it focuses on that, it definitely provides context in terms of what the hell is going on, as well as why these characters are important to the plot. And I'm not going to spoil anything, because I do feel going in without knowing anything about the characters, luckily I didn't, that's the best way to go. But I'm just saying, in terms of where her character goes, as well as just the performance overall, she's a standout. Interested in seeing what she does next, although she has had other films before. But yeah, strong showing. Gore Verbinski, like I mentioned, the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy, the first one, not the duology, that was kind of disappointing, but I do feel he's the one associated with much of the strengths of the first 3 Pirates movies. But he's had other films, but he's kind of been on a bit of a hiatus, and when looking at his filmography, his last film was a critical dud, so I get it. But I do feel his direction was very vibrant, mixing the dystopian, comedic, as well as emotional things, as well as the suspense. Like, it mixes a lot of different genres as well as movie flavors, and I do feel it all comes together to make Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. But I mean, it really does work alongside Matthew Robinson's writing. Like, I do feel both complement each other incredibly well, as well as just the rest of the movie overall. With the screenplay so vibrant, you would want a director who is able to capture the manic energy of it, and I do feel Verbinski absolutely did that. James Whittaker's cinematography also does a great job at mixing that. Usually mention it when it's good, but I do feel it complements everything else. And it just comes across as a very interesting take on artificial intelligence. I already did my hoopla at the beginning about AI, but not all AI related things have to be like dystopian like Terminator, even though the Terminator movies are pretty fun, at least the first two. Although 3 is underrated, and I'm shocked that it was off digital for so long. For those who have noticed that it got taken off, somehow it's back. Cool. That aside, I do really feel this movie really provided a very energetic take on the AI dystopia, plus one that, while it may stretch credibility a little bit, with AI growing as big as it is and many people absolutely falling for its tricks, you know what? I could let it slide. I'm not saying that I fully expect this future to come true, but I do feel it has potential of mostly coming true. Maybe not in the fun way this movie executes it as, but yeah. But you know what? I could sit down, invest in this story and how AI is executed here. Just let the movie play out and have fun. And yeah, it does. Cherry on top of it, because I really do not want to spoil it. The runtime, 2 hours and 13 minutes. Like, it could have easily felt a bit longer than usual. But surprisingly enough, everything just works so well and the story is so impressively strong that you just can't help but have fun with it the entire time. Like, even in its slower and more emotional moments, like, it doesn't feel like it drags. And even if the argument can be made that it does maybe in a little bit, the movie picks up so fast that you can easily overlook it. I'm gonna wrap it up there because I don't want to sound like I'm going in circles in avoidance of spoilers, but good luck, have fun, don't die. It was definitely fun and good. Great, even. It's a movie that understands the situation, but also has so much fun with it that it probably ranks among the best depictions of, like, an AI apocalypse, I guess. I don't know. Compare it to T2 and Companion, and it's right up there among the best. And it's another film that really just screams of vibrant creativity and just something that I feel would be regrettable missing. So take that as initiative to, if possible, go see it in theaters. It's definitely worth it. In a weekend which has seen many high-profile films succeed, I guess, it's usually the underdog, which might not make much, but is going to definitely be talked about throughout the rest of the year. And you know what? It deserves it. The Real Authority absolutely approves this gem. 10 out of 10. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, to our post notifications, and comment your thoughts on this video and let me know what you thought of this movie. And also, what's your favorite kind of AI bad movie? Is it Terminator 2 or something else? Or maybe it's this. Who knows? We'll see. All right, peace.